So now I'm going to be doing $100 full setup. So for the PC, the monitor, the keyboard, the case, and the CPU cooler, I only want to spend 100. So it's going to be pretty hard. So yeah, starting off with the PC itself, I'm going to start off. Cases alone cost like $30. Obviously, we only have $100 for everything. That's honestly not practical. So we are going to have to go the old pre-built route. So this comes with everything, except the RAM and the hard drive. Okay. We definitely do want to upgrade that CPU though. This is an LGA. Yeah, this is an 1155 motherboard though, because of the E8200. So we can upgrade it to any 1155 CPU. So we're gonna get this, and then we're also going to upgrade to the Intel G2020 for $4. It's a bit better CPU. So yeah. Okay. Now for the GPU, we're going to go for a GTX 580. This can handle most games up till 2015 and can even handle modern day esports. Okay, there was a pricing spike because before I was seeing these for like $40 working. Now they're a lot more expensive. So fortunately, actually, we're gonna have to go for a GTX 460 instead of a 560. For 24, this can handle any 360 PS3 game basically. So yeah. Okay. Now for the monitor, we want a 1600 by 900 monitor for a $100 setup. Say that's around what you want. Yeah, oh wait, no, that monitor's in horrible shape. We obviously want a working monitor. Yeah, for $19, we're getting we're getting an Acer monitor. That's 1600 by 900. So yeah, not too bad. So now we need our hard drive and RAM. So even in a $100 setup, I kind of still do want an SSD, just so booting up can feel snappy. So actually, yeah, never mind. I don't think an SSD is practical in this budget. Fine, let's go for a basic hard drive. I'm avoiding the parts only. Okay, yes, oh no, that's parts only. Yeah, it's okay. A lot of these are parts only. Okay, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. Actually, I want to make the setup a bit nicer. Because I realize that we have still a bit of money left. Or it's actually what I'll do is I'm going to go for this 160 gigabyte hard drive to store our gains. And then, even in such a cheap build, I still want to get an SSD, so we'll get an SSD. So I'll throw on that SSD. Now for the CPU cooler, I'll get something like a Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo to cool that E2200. I mean, no, not the E2200, the G the G2020 because we upgraded the CPU. Now we just need a power supply. Let's go for a Dell power supply. Actually, I still want to go reputable. Let's go for a Corsair. Well, fine, Thermaltake power supply. Yeah, something like this for 13 bucks will fit nicely into this build. Now that we have a bit more wiggle room, I'm actually going to modify some of the parts. So, I am actually going to remove this. Instead, go for an Intel 1155 motherboard. Since I don't need that CPU anymore. And now I can actually get some decent RAM. So even in a $100 setup, I still want to go 8 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM. So we're gonna go Corsair 2, so we're reputable. And for 20 bucks, you can get dual channel 8 gigabytes of Corsair RAM. And now we're at 112 for our setup. So now I need to get the case and the keyboard and mouse. Okay. So for the case, I'll go for, let's look at what case options we have in the Corsair side. Yeah, something like this for 20 bucks. It's a full ATX case. So I think it's still going to be good enough for a build. Okay, so now we got the case dealt with. I think I have everything. Let me go over the parts. So we have our case, our RAM, our motherboard, power supply, our CPU, cooler, our storage, and our monitor. Oh, we need the keyboard and mouse. Okay. I'm not gonna go anything fancy. Let me go just for a Corsair keyboard and mouse combo. Is Corsair still within our price range? No, okay, fine. We can't go Corsair. Fine. I'll just go for Logitech keyboard and mouse then. Wait a minute. Um, it's the monitor and the keyboard and mouse. Wait, I think we can do some adjustments then. Yeah, you know what? Actually, um, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add this. Remove the initial monitor. Um, so we have the monitor, keyboard, and mouse for $10. Um, and I'm actually going to use that additional money to upgrade the GPU to something like a GTX 580. Well, actually, these were too expensive. It's like GTX 560. You know what? We can actually go maybe to 660 actually. Oh no, that's way too over budget. Okay. Fine, we'll stay with 560. Um, let's see if we can upgrade to 570 so we can like meet in the middle. Um, yeah. Okay, yeah, we managed to add a GTX 570. Um, actually, okay, sorry, I know I'm doing a lot of adjusting. Actually, that monitor is a bit low, and so actually, I'm going to still keep the same monitor. So 1600 by 900 monitor. Yeah, this looks a lot better quality in terms of being a monitor, even though we are paying more. Um, and now for the keyboard and mouse. Keyboard and mouse we can cheap out on. I'm not too worried about that. But no. Actually, fine. We'll still go Logitech. And I think this is a better deal because it includes the monitor, but the only problem is that is a super low-end monitor and it looks like it's straight out of 2004. So I'd rather spend a bit extra and get a nicer monitor if I'm being honest. So, um, we'll go this. Yeah, it's okay. We went $50 over budget. If you went for that garbage monitor and that keyboard and mouse combo, then we would have saved $20 on this monitor, and it would be a $130 build, just closer to that $100 price range. But oh my god, that monitor looked awful. It looked like it was like straight out of 2005 or 2006. Like I'm not even joking. Okay, let's go with the build. So for roughly, I mean $50 over budget, for this price range, for a full setup, not just the build. Once again, we got a G2020 for the CPU. Um, we got a crossbreed. We got an SSD, so the system can feel nice and snappy, and we got a hard drive to store our games. We got our CPU cooler, our power supply, our motherboard, 8 gigabytes of RAM, our case, GTX 570, 900p monitor, which is going to be well suited for that GTX 570, and we got a Logitech keyboard and mouse bundle. So yeah, for $100 setup, not just build, we managed to get SSD storage, so I think that's pretty good.